I'll tell you why I do bird watching. After I finish this drink. Yeah, okay. My mother got into bird watching, which is something that happens apparently to middle-aged ladies. And I just like pointed at this random bird, and like, "Mom, what's that bird?" And I was like, I'm gonna call her out. I'm gonna test her on this stuff. And she's like, "That's a spotted towhee. It's a ground feeder. It's native to Northern California, and it breeds over in this part of it." And I was like, "Oh shit!" And she was like, "Would you like a pair of binoculars? And you could go bird watching with them." And got a pair of binoculars for Christmas, and the gauntlet was down. The thing that makes birding interesting to me is that it is a chance to interact with the natural world and to interact with wildlife. No matter where you live, if you live in a city, if you live in the country, you have a chance to interact with birds. And birds are like the one form of wildlife that people encounter daily. We are at the Oaks Bottom Wildlife Refuge, which is an officially recognized IBA. Stands for Interesting Bird Area. We're gonna try a little experiment today. We're gonna see if we are more successful in seeing a wider variety of birds dressed in this camouflaged ghillie suit than I would otherwise in my everyday attire. One thing I think I learned kind of quickly as I was becoming involved in this is that you hear a lot more than you see. Got a spotted towhee over there. So, not a very remarkable or interesting bird actually, but it is the first bird I was ever able to recognize by sight. So I have a soft spot in my heart for the spotted towhee. You start to notice the things that are around you every day. Once you start to see them, they're everywhere. And it's like that with bird watching. You see one spotted towhee, and suddenly you know 2, 3, 4, 5, and suddenly they're everywhere. And like the whole natural world sort of kind of expands in an interesting kind of way. So we made one trip down the trail in ordinary human clothes. So maybe now it's time to suit up. See if we can't be less conspicuous in nature. Not to mention how much more confident I will be around women. Go crazy for a sharp-dressed man. So you get these birds that have these like crazy fucking like Technicolor pimp coats called feathers. Now I do this like crazy dance so that like ladybirds will like me. And then I will get to fuck those ladybirds and pass my DNA on to the next generation. They don't seem all that comfortable around me. Not a fan. Not fans of this ghillie suit. I feel like I'm seeing a notable drop-off in bird activity. I guess I certainly don't feel like the birds were flocking to me with the suit. maybe the ghillie suit doesn't even work anymore. Like, the animals have learned, like, no, that's not a tree, that's a guy dressed like a tree, and he has bad intentions. So maybe that's what's going on here. I don't know. But, you know, that's science, you know. You answer one question and you get two more. Yeah.
I think the drink's gone and I think the interview's over.
Oh.
That was awesome, Richard.
Oh, I'm going to regret everything I just said.